Hey guys, and welcome back to Eden. So, let's just jump right back in. Maya took her finger away from her hair. Her mood mysteriously improved, almost like she'd forgotten what Cyan had told her this morning. Actually, it wasn't that big of a deal. The truth is, I was kidnapped about 3 years ago. That sounds like a pretty big deal to me. Kidnappings, confinement, assassinations. They happened all too frequently, even in urban districts until a while ago. I guess. She didn't have to say it, I was quite aware. The terrorists who opposed the Earth's evacuation project had repeated confrontations with police forces, creating a quasi-civil war. As their influence gradually waned, they couldn't even acquire weapons or personnel to continue fighting. At which point, they promoted their cause by pulling off small-scale crimes such as kidnappings and assassinations. It was a sign of how desperate they had become. Whenever there was a situation the police couldn't handle, the military Special Forces GAT were deployed to deal with it. As a matter of fact, my father is a government official. You're supposed to be some sort of high-class rich girl? Unbelievable. It's true. But I guess you're right. I've always been just some stupid kid who doesn't listen to what her parents told her to do. Like people always say, once a brat, always a brat. Leave me alone. Well, setting that aside, my father was pretty high up on the political ladder and deeply involved in the Earth evacuation project, so he became a target for the terrorists. 3 years ago. That was about when they were reaching the end of their ropes. They were committing crimes everywhere with no objectives or goals in mind, practically throwing temper tantrums. As far as I knew, there were nearly no instances of anyone kidnapped being released unharmed. Hostages were put through a gamut of horrors and then had their tattered bodies dumped by the wayside like garbage. To some extent, I thought for sure I'd be killed. I was blindfolded and thrown onto a cold floor. Maya paused there. The terror she once felt must have come rushing back to her. It may have been 3 years ago, but it was likely that before she was killed, a young woman like her would have been. But I was lucky. My father used his connections to persuade the military to move their best special forces unit into action. Their best special forces. I don't know the unit's name or anything. Maybe its existence isn't known to the general public. It couldn't be, or so I'd like to think. There was no way I could remember every last one of my missions in such detail. The special forces stormed in and I was saved in the nick of time. I understand that, but why did that make you want to be a journalist? Maya looked puzzled. I could understand if she had admired the Special Forces and wanted to enlist, or if she had wanted to board the colony ship as soon as possible. But why, after facing such an ordeal, did she want to stay on this planet and become a journalist? Well, you see, something the terrorists said stuck with me. You mean their tenets or influenced you? No way! She shook her head sternly. I never trust a word anyone who would kidnap an innocent girl, but you know what? I asked one of the kidnappers, why are you doing this? An ill-advised question. Had this woman been the rash type ever since she was a kid? Looking back on it now, I agree, but oddly enough, the guy didn't get mad. She suddenly looked into the distance. There are people trying to take girls like you, so suited for the sunshine, into a cold, dark place called space. We've started this battle to protect the people, but now there's nothing worth protecting anymore. All we do now is hurt people. That man had a lonely look in his eyes when he said that. They were cruel terrorists. There's no mistaking that. They were still human. Yes, the people I had killed were human who felt the same way. Soldiers are finally able to point their guns at the enemies once they've completely forgotten that. It had slipped my mind until just this very second. I would likely never think about it ever again. Those criminals were hopeless fools, but I found the fact that they had an entirely different philosophy fascinating. So that's why. What is right? A pretty silly question, huh? She scratched her cheeks as she blushed, for whatever reason. The thoughts, messages, and values of all sorts of people. I want to convey them to people all over the world. What is right is something everyone decides for themselves, isn't it? Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a journalist. She smiled shyly and stuck out her tongue. I grinned wryly at her childish behavior, and at the same time, reassessed my opinion of Maya. She wasn't just an idiot who acted on impulse and did rash things without thinking. Actually, she may have been an idiot, but she discovered her true calling. What Scion has accomplished and what she has said, will you simply convey them to the people of the world? That's not for me to decide. In that case, what's your personal opinion? Huh? Me personally? She started to twirl her hair again. More importantly, she should probably do something about that restlessness of hers. However, this time, she was acting more mystified than worried. That's obvious, isn't it? I respect the person who worked so hard to save mankind. A simple opinion. What? Well, you told me to give my personal opinion, that's fine, isn't it? I won't say it's not. I grinned and stood and wiped the dirt off my pants. I'm sure I sensed some malice there. Maya stood up, grumbling to herself. But hey, thanks for listening to me. She came right up to me with a smile on her face. I'm the one who asked. It's really been forever since I talked about myself. You always seem so disinterested in people. Maybe I'm happy because it was you that asked, Haruna. Keep it to yourself. I said that bluntly and began to walk away. Oh, going to the fields? I'll go with. You go eat. I said without looking back and quickly walked off. How utterly ridiculous. I couldn't believe I pried into someone's past. Was I beginning to change in some way as well? I love it. I returned to the cottage after sunset, prepared dinner, and checked Sion's health after the meal. It was an ordinary night, except for one thing. After I finished Sion's checkup, Maya got a serious look on her face. I want to talk, is how she broke the ice. To talk? What for? What for? The wind was taken right out of her sails. Do you wish to discuss the root of all existence? Nothing as lofty as that. Maya was already on the verge of tears. The way Sion teased her was far harsher than I could ever imagine. Aw, never mind that, she shouted, half in tears. I'll just lay it all out in the open. I want to interview you more. I still have things I want to ask you. I know. That's cruel! Sion idly gazed at Maya, who sniffled as she spoke. Row, make some tea. Got it. Although Sion teased her, she didn't seem to intend to talk with her. Or she did seem. I quickly prepared some black tea and set it down in front of Sion and Maya. The two were seated across the table from each other. I stood a short distance away from the table. Oh, why are you here, Sion? Maya got the ball rolling just as Sion reached for her cup. To be precise, the Sion you and many others pictured in your minds no longer exists. Sion answered that sudden question sleekly and without agitation. The person who resides here is a relic of the being you all once called Sion. That's not an answer, but it's true. Sion sipped a mouthful of tea. Sion, you're the one who gave hope to mankind when all we could do was wait for the end. There were also people I drove to despair, and people who believed they'd be better off dead if they had to leave this planet. It's a fact that you saved the lives of billions. However, Maya got remarkably close to Sion's face. Isn't there anything more you can do for the world? No. An immediate reply. It's something I've pondered many a time. All I did was design the colony ship engines. I wouldn't know what to do with them once they've taken off. The evacuation project isn't over, and yet you're here in this place. Are you okay with that? You're the one who told me I was pronounced dead. That means I was no longer needed. I'm sure you could fit in just about anywhere if you put your mind to it. The project may end, but there must be a pile of things that need to be done to ensure mankind's survival in space. When that time comes, with your cooperation. I see. I guess we never made it clear to you. Scion. My voice was more chiding than I'd intended, but Scion shook her head slightly and spoke. I have little time remaining. Nearly all of the other Felixes have died. Alicia, who collected and analyzed our colleagues' clinical data, informed me that I didn't have long to live. But you look so healthy. I mean, you look ill at times, but I can't believe you're near death. Maya said in a feeble voice before removing her glasses. I could see that her hands were shaking ever so slightly. Even I don't know when the end will come. Then Scion tilted her head gently and smiled. I wonder which will come first, the end of the world or my death. Scion! Maya slammed her fist into the table and bit her lip. You seriously intend to stay behind on an ending world? Expelling everyone into space and living on a nice, quiet, uninhabited world. Maybe that was what I was after all along. But that's... I may have longed for nothing. I've lived for 100 years. I had so very many things I had to get done, and I've accomplished them all. That's why it's fine by me if I just simply died. Die? Then you won't be able to meet that Miss Alicia in person. Scion smiled and did not answer her. She drank her black tea with a smile on her face. Maya. You tell her to, Haruna. Maya glared at me with resentment as tears formed in her eyes. Nobody can change Scion's mind. Everyone recognizes Scion for who she is because she has a strong will, which bends to no one. Isn't that right? But... waiting here for her final moment, so lonely. And that's for Scion to decide as well. She must have been wishing for Scion not to die from the bottom of her heart. She must have wanted Scion to live in the new world she guided everyone to. Even I understood how she felt. You have a future, Maya. The future with Alicia, the other Felixes, and many others helped create. I want you to live. I want everyone to live. Scion! Maya's voice trembled as she said Scion's name. When Scion said everyone, she wasn't counting herself. I dare say she already considered herself dead. And I was sure Maya already knew that too. Oh no! It's all too sad. I mean, I felt that way like a while ago too. When I was going into hospitals a lot and stuff. I felt that way too, like I would tell people it doesn't matter because I'm already dead. But anyways, I set my gun beside my pillow and flopped onto my bed. Though I couldn't be sure that Maya had come to terms with it afterwards, she backed off. Maya truly had come to love Scion. I understood her desire not to leave Scion alone, so I couldn't be very hard on Maya either. Be that it may, there was ultimately no path left for Maya but to leave this place. What was that just now? It was like a chill had just passed through me. It was making me nervous. I grabbed my gun and stood up. Nothing seemed particularly abnormal when I looked out the window. I listened carefully, but nothing stood out. At the very moment I heard a faint noise, I gripped my gun and ran from the room. Zion! Though the ground was warm, these mountains were cold in their own right at night. Zion, who stood outside the cottage, seemed to be trembling slightly. Did you notice it as well? I'm not quite sure what it might be, but I'll check it out, so get inside. I want to be here. You must be cold. Go to where Maya is. She seems to be asleep. It's been a long day for her. Wake her up if you have to. Just be by her side. If something happens, don't worry about me and run. Zion unexpectedly squeezed my hand. I could feel the sensation of her warm, gentle touch on mine. Zion! Is there anywhere safer than by your side? Her tone was so indifferent, I couldn't tell whether she was serious or joking. I'm honestly a huge coward. I couldn't help but feel anxious if Felicia wasn't constantly by my side. But you protected me. You don't just say you will, you truly continue to protect me. Zion looked up at me with those great big eyes of hers. They contained no insecurity nor instability. Within them appeared to dwell nothing other than a deep trust for which they gazed upon, almost like the eyes of a young child looking up at her mother. Nothing scares me anymore because you're here, Ro. You're the one who protected me to this day. Then she looked away. She gazed into the trees at the mountains obscured by darkness. It's coming, and whispered that single phrase. The flutter of birds flapping the wings all at once could be heard in the distance. And the moment it happened, there seemed to be a pandemonium all over the mountain. That had arrived. Hold on, guys. I had to close the door. I held Zion close, the window, sorry. I held Zion close, almost on reflex. Did I get to her fast enough? Oh my god. I need a picture. Or had the shockwave which fiercely shook the air been burst? I couldn't tell. I felt the impact for just a brief moment. I opened my eyes and listened closely. I tuned all my senses to pay careful attention to my surroundings. I would protect the tiny body I held in my arms with all that I had from anything that would try to hurt her. Oh my god, so many good pictures! When that long moment passed, Zion took a small breath. Ro, I wonder what that was just now. The shockwave that passed through didn't seem to have caused any physical damage. It's like something exploded off in the distance. It would be no laughing matter if it was an explosion. I don't think it was nuclear, at least. There was no way there were any idiots carrying around nuclear weapons now that the majority of humanity had left the world. It made no sense from a material whatever. I don't care. Military or political stance. There. Meh. And I couldn't imagine there would be any nuclear tests going on. There's no telling without investigating it on site, but I doubt it was man-made. I'm sure this, too, is part of the beginning of the end. The end of the world. I'd seen some devastating omens while I was running around battlefields and on our journey here from the research facility, but this was something else. I guess it was about time some signs manifested. By the way, Ro. What? It's kind of hard to breathe. Oh, I need to get this before they move. Zion's face had turned bright red as she said that in my arms. Once I realized I was probably suffocating her, I quickly let go. Sorry. Not at all. She shook her head slightly. Thanks. No need to thank me. It was just a labor of love. Of love? That came out wrong. Scion's breathing had already returned to normal, but she was still blushing. Maybe I could tell she was red so clearly because she was so pale to begin with. So about Maya. Right. She should be awake now. She'd have to be a real piece of work to sleep through that. You're being unexpectedly considerate. To who? Never mind. She glanced at me and brushed away the hair from her shoulders. I wasn't referring to that. I meant sending Maya home. Huh? I told her to head out by tomorrow, but I take it back. I don't know what happened, but we'd be better off seeing how things go for the next 2 or 3 days. If nothing happens, then she should hurry on her way. Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't weigh well on my conscience if she died midway. Also, you should escort her. Understood. I can't take her all that far, though. If something like this were to happen closer to the cottage. But this is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.